Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been so excited to go to a party that you knew you were going to have a wonderful time, and you did? You had the most incredible evening. Or perhaps you dreaded that same party and you knew that you would have a lousy evening, and you did. You had a terrible night. These examples teach us about how our self-concept, our identities, actually shape how we communicate. Here, we can explore the phenomenon called self-fulfilling prophecy. So I want you to follow along with me real quick. Let me give you a definition. Corey Floyd defines self-fulfilling prophecy as a set of expectations that gives rise to behavior that cause the expectation to come true. I know, that's a formal definition. So let me break it down a little bit more for you. Self-fulfilling prophecy is defined as an expectation that causes you to act and communicate. Notice that's boldface here. Act and communicate in ways that make your expectation to come true. So acting in a certain way or communicating in a certain way actually precipitates the prophecy to come true. Not only do we buy into that expectation to make us act in a certain way, so do the people we are communicating with. This means if we expect to have fun at that party that I mentioned earlier, we act excited to be there. We communicate in a friendly way to others. We buy into the idea that it will be a fun evening. The people that we meet and chat with kind of see us smiling, being friendly. Thus, they treat us similarly. They chit-chat back with us, smile back at us. Thus, we do have fun in the evening. Our behavior, the way we acted and communicated to others, makes that expectation come true. Now, in Verteber's text called Interact, they go so far as to say, we often talk, act and communicate, ourselves into successes and failures. Wow, that's a powerful way to describe how important the action portion of this phenomenon really is. So let's go take a step back and look at Floyd's definition again. There are three distinct parts to this definition. Number one, the expectation or what you will predict will happen. For example, let's go back to that starting example. But this time, we are not excited to go to this party. Number two, the behavior is next. This is where you act and communicate in ways that mirror what you have predicted. In the party example, you will act withdrawn, unhappy. You will be introverted and shy to the people you meet at the party. As a result, the people respond to you in a like manner. They don't continue to chit-chat with you. In fact, in some cases, they may not even introduce themselves to you as they see you standing in a corner with your arms tightly crossed over your chest. Number three, the expectation comes true. You have an awful evening. You don't make any new friends, and you spend most of your time alone. Your prediction came true. This seems like a fairly easy concept, yet many forget the second step, which is the most important step. For example, not being happy about the party and then having an awful evening, that's not self-fulfilling prophecy. That crucial second step of the behavior of how you act and communicate is missing. It is the behavior or the interaction with the other that gives rise to the expectation, that prediction that you made to come true. So to understand this a little bit more fully, let's add one more piece. There's a 5-step cycle of self-fulfilling prophecy, as stated in Gamble's text titled Context. Gamble says the 5-step cycle to self-fulfilling prophecy is this. Number 1, developing an expectation of a person or event. Number 2, expressing that expectation verbally or non-verbally. Number 3, adjusting behavior to match verbal or non-verbal message. Number 4, the expectation becomes a reality. And the last one, number 5, this confirmation strengthens our original belief. So here you see a full cycle of self-fulfilling prophecy that includes saying what you expect out loud and through your actions with others. Thus, the expectation comes true, and you receive confirmation that your expectation was correct. Gamble also clearly sees two types of prophecies. Number one, self-imposed prophecy. This is where our own expectation influence behavior. And number two, an other-imposed prophecy. This is where others direct our actions, such as a friend telling us how great the party is going to be and how much fun we're going to have that night. We come to believe in the expectation that our friend has for us that evening. We begin to act and communicate positively about the party, perhaps even, chit-chatting about what to wear that evening with our friend. Thus, we arrive at the party in good spirits. We smile to others, offer friendly chit-chat to those we meet, and we end up having a great time. So let's illustrate the above ideas with two short video examples. The following students in the video are actually Sinclair students who are taking interpersonal communication right now. The first video is an example of the self-imposed self-fulfilling prophecy, in which a negative expectation is predicted, acted upon, and fulfilled. Your study guide, your test is tomorrow.
Great. Look at this. I'm going to fail. Everything on here, I don't even remember.
What up?
Hey, Mom.
What's up, man?
Hey, Justin.
Valentine's Day with me?
It's kind of grilling. I don't know. I've been studying all day. But, sure.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I got an F. I told you I would get an F. I studied all day. Man, I even looked over and I even thought twice about going to the movies with you. And I still got this.
As you can see, this young man expected or predicted he would fail the exam. In the library, he was supposed to be studying all afternoon, yet he was texting, sleeping, daydreaming, and then he went out to see a movie instead of studying. His self-imposed prediction of failing the exam came true, and it's no shock to us as viewers, right? So let me look at one more video for you. This time, it's the same young man, same test scenario, but this time he will have the help of a friend who will offer an other imposed prediction that he's going to do well on the exam. This is your study guide. Test is tomorrow.
Great. Look at this. It's so hard. What should I do?
You should study, and you like this class, so you'll get an A. You'll be fine.
I do know some of these answers. I'll just try hard.
Hey, man, you wanna go play some basketball?
No, not right now, man. I'm trying to study. I don't want to fail this test.
Okay.
All right. Later, man.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Wow, you're really studying.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Do you want some help? I've got some notes we can study together.
Sure. Go pull up a chair.
Okay.
Need some help over there?
Good.
Okay. We have like notes or flashcards or what?
Well, I haven't made flashcards yet, but I can. I've got notes in my bag.
Good. That's very good. You got an A. You were right.
Yeah, you love this class, and we studied a lot yesterday.
Oh, thanks.
As you can see in the last video, the young man's friend offered her other imposed prediction that he was going to ace the test, and he did. He lived up to his friend's expectation based on his behavior of strict study skills. Through his committed behavior, He even learned a new study technique from his friend when she helped him study a little bit. And of course, her prediction of him came true. He did ace the test. He got an A. These are two excellent illustrations of self-fulfilling prophecy.